Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
This is the Wasted Nights podcast.
Yeah. Yes, you better get it done. We're going then.
I think we're live.
Happy Halloween.
Merry Halloween.
Nice to see. Oh, you didn't tell me you were going to dress up.
I haven't. I came dressed as you.
Come dressed as a fucking sexual predator.
Well, that's the video immediately banned.
Hannah said, "I'll come to the door, and I'll say to Tom trick or treat, and he'll say." She said like, "Oh, I'll say he looks like a fucking goblin or something," and I went, "That's weak. Tell him he looks like a rapist." She just pulled her face like, "That's not funny."
I just ignored her when she said it.
Oh, did she say it?
I just went,
Did she say you looked awful?
No.
Oh.
No, Hannah's not an arsehole.
Did I send her a picture this week? Like,
I don't know.
like a meme of someone, like a bloke in tears saying, maybe I put it on the Instagram saying like, girls will never know the pain of you not understanding all your fantastic jokes or whatever. Mm-hmm. And like, just when I look at her and she's like, that's not funny. It makes me sad. Like,
does your fucking head in, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, Tom will find it fucking funny when he gets here.
Good job I'm not gay.
Tell you, the kids who come to trick or treat tonight have absolutely won the fucking lottery with us because Hannah works at the sweet shop. It's all full size.
Well, you were chained up in the fucking conservatory when I come round. Yeah. Hannah weren't letting you anywhere near that front door.
Kept asking for loads of tricks.
I'll do a trick.
Come in and show us your tricks. You wait out here, Dad. Yeah, they're getting like full size Mars bars and shit.
Fuck off.
Yeah. One 4-year-old came up to the door and Hannah said she just started grabbing them all. She could grab like 4 full size things.
Hell's teeth.
Cheeky cow.
Silly cow. I did see one this morning and someone had wrapped up Brussels sprouts in what are the Ferrero Rocher things. And there was this kid's mum just going off the fucking nut at some bloke's doorbell.
Fucking.
Because he'd been giving out Ferrero Rochers wrapped around fucking Brussels sprouts. It's like, that is fucking brilliant. Tight
bastard. It's funny as fuck, but you've got to give him 2, like one real one and one fake one. Surely.
Yeah,
like,
fuck knows.
Pretty hard.
So my kid's been crying. Good.
Ungrateful. Well, it's
Halloween.
Looks a bit fat anyway. It should
it's
be
a trick.
Should be on Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. If he only gave them out to the fat kids, that is fucking brilliant.
It'd be funny to do something really offensive, like just give out cigarettes or something. Or just little bottles of alcohol.
Needles, dirty needles.
Johnny's. But like underneath the chocolate bar, so when they open the bag later.
Gotcha, bitch!
Dumps his sweets out on the floor and there's Johnny's and cigarettes.
Pills and all sorts of shit.
You can tell we've not got kids.
Yeah. Some really distasteful jokes. I love it.
Yeah. If you disagree, message us. We'll delete it straight away.
Yeah, send us an email.
Oh, man. Yeah. I used to love going trick-or-treating. It was always fun, wasn't it?
I never went.
Did you not?
No. I had a depraved childhood, mate. I grew up on a farm.
Yeah, so you weren't anywhere near any houses?
No.
Your mum was embarrassed of you, probably. She's not going to parade you around the fucking streets.
No, we just got taken things like fucking lamping at night or something,
What's that?
Fucking fox hunting or something.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. Come on, kids. I'm going to fly around on a quad bike freezing your bollocks off, shooting foxes at night. Hold that fucking lamp straight.
Oh, that sounds really, really wholesome.
It was, yeah.
You'd be like, can I dress up, Mum? No, you look ugly enough, you little shit. Go as you are.
So, what things your mum said to you or what? So I never went.
Yeah. Because I lived in a cul-de-sac, we could just go, we were like let loose.
Yeah.
Go around the mall. And everyone, I think, felt guilty to make sure they had some sweets for us, because I think we were only...
Do you reckon there was a few residents of that cul-de-sac looked at you and thought, should give him some Brussels sprouts?
Yeah. I was a pretty chubby kid. I was a pretty fat little kid, actually. Yeah, I was. I look at all the photos and I'm like, you tubby little fucker.
Yeah, I think that now.
Oh, man. We're still sober. For anyone watching, we decided to do another podcast. We said
it's not gin and juice.
We said on the last episode that was the last one, but no, we're doing more.
Well, there's just been so much going on, mate.
Yeah, we just wanted to sit down again, didn't we?
And get one ahead.
Get one ahead. I'm abroad next week, so we won't be doing one. But tomorrow night's the night.
Yeah,
our
the fucking big senders.
First beer for me, not for you because you quit. But first beer.
First big senders.
But yeah.
That's since the wedding. First time I've had more than 2 pints.
Well, you went to the casino and had a few.
Yeah, I had 3 pints over an afternoon. It's not the same, is it? It's different gravy.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've been dreading it for weeks, but now, tomorrow night, I'm like, oh, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Should have the first.
Why were you dreading it?
Just was loving being fresh, sober, know what's going to come Saturday morning, know it's going to be a real bad one. But now, it's been 6 weeks, and I'm like, okay,
You've brought it back.
I'm done with that now. Yeah.
Everything in moderation, mate.
I'm ready to be fucked. Yeah, but that's the problem. It's not going to be again. It's going to be.
No, it's not going to be moderate. No, I meant the regularity of how you do it. Yeah.
It's going to get fucked up tomorrow night. All the boys are on the way.
Yeah,
Class.
Can't wait.
Yeah.
It'll be a messy poddy.
Yeah, we're going to see if we can do one with 5 people. We don't have 5 mics. We'll see how we go. Tune in next week for that.
Yeah.
Turd.
Destroy our conservatories. Yeah, we could call it Destroy Our Conservatories.
Oh, yeah, fucking grand. So, wild week. So we've opened a Twitter for the podcast, but we've not posted anything on yet.
No.
But I went on it today. I was like, right, let's see what it's all about. Because really should have. I know it's been available for 20 years, but I've never really been on it. And it was like a whole new world fucking opened up again.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, isn't it? It's like the fucking Wild West on there.
Yeah, I just thought it'd be the same stuff as YouTube, but it's even worse. It's even more stuff that I hadn't even heard of.
Yeah. Because anything even remotely sexual is just fucking filled with OnlyFans whores.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that yet.
I've seen like 2 posts in the time, so I've tried not to search it because I don't want to fill my fucking feed full of these Insta whores.
Yeah. Got to keep it.
Well, yeah, you got to keep it clean,
A steady balance. 40-60.
Yeah, 40-60. Anyway, so yeah, anything that's even like remotely sexual is like just full of fucking whores.
Yeah.
Promoting their own like OnlyFans.
Bit derogatory calling them whores, but yeah.
Or what would you call them?
Working girls.
Same thing. It's the same fucking thing.
Entrepreneurs.
No. No. Open doors, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we only follow because I just opened it and it shoves a load of accounts down your face.
Yeah, Elon.
Elon, Trump, obviously.
Alex Jones.
I think so. Tommy Robinson, stuff like that. So my whole page was just shit that's gone on this week. And I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
So we've been gaslit by the British government for the last fucking 3 months since that stabbing. Which is fucking just insane.
Yeah, that's really bad, isn't it?
It's so bad. Why is no one up in arms about it? I do not fucking know. This little cunt had fucking rice in on him. Do you know how fucking dangerous that shit is?
Yeah.
I only know because I watched Breaking Bad.
Yeah. So, yeah, go back to South. So, Southport stabber.
Lad from Wales.
Christian guy from Wales.
Christian lad from Wales, yeah.
They said that, didn't they?
They did.
Yeah. Christian guy from Wales. People start rioting. Wrong. shouldn't have gone after the mosque.
Protesting was genuine.
Protesting, yeah.
Yeah.
But the rioters, dickheads, right?
Yeah.
But the rioting on everyone, all the news, the rioting under false pretense, it wasn't even Muslim or whatever.
Yeah.
Had no links to terrorism. Welsh Christian boy.
Yeah.
And then the night before the budget is announced, when no one's paying fucking attention, this story comes out, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was very conveniently timed, wasn't it?
Yeah. I think it the night, not even the day, the night.
Yeah.
From what I can see. I can't find any stories.
When everyone would be discussing the upcoming budget, they just shove this fucking left field item down your throat. Oh, we've just been gaslighting you again.
Yeah.
It fucking makes you piss boiled, doesn't it?
So he's in court, isn't he?
Mm-hmm. So he had downloaded manuscripts from Al Qaeda or some shit like that. Some terrorist, or I think it was Al Qaeda, wasn't it?
I think it was, yeah.
Fact checking.
PDF.
Yeah, PDF. Yeah.
21st century.
He'd made writing following the doctrine of Al Qaeda, and he had it on him, which is just fucking insane.
Yeah.
And apparently no, it was nothing to do with terrorism. He was just a Welsh lad, born and raised.
That they told us, wasn't it? And then, so now it's had to come out. I'm surprised they've let it out at all, to be honest, but I guess you have to.
Well, they had to because the budget was so fucking bad.
Yeah. But I guess you have to release what's going on in court, don't you?
Yeah.
So he's now being charged with terrorism plotting.
Yeah.
I think. Whether he's been charged with that's certainly part of the court, isn't it? Attempted murder on 7 people, because it's whatever, because it's
all
the other people
kids,
there. Murder of 3, and basically terrorism accusations, isn't it?
Of course it fucking is. We all knew it was the second that it happened.
I think
we've seen it time and time again.
Yeah, it's so.
How the government thinks that they can keep gaslighting us like this, I don't understand it. Like, we've all seen. It's not like this is the first time this shit has ever happened.
No. There's loads. When you start looking at it, there's loads, isn't there?
Yeah, same shit happened in New Zealand. The exact same thing. Some fucking lunatic following some terrorist bullshit starts stabbing up people in a fucking supermarket.
Yeah.
And they knew about him.
Yeah.
You know? It's nothing that we haven't seen before.
There's been a few. As in, there was a stabbing in Ireland, and I think they lied about him. They just said he's mentally ill.
retarded. Which they are. You know, it's technically it's lying by omission again, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, they are. They're mentally ill if they're willing to do that. But, I get why, in general, you would want to withhold that, because maybe it'd have been twice the amount of rioters. Maybe.
Probably not, though. I don't think so. Not really.
The people who went out and rioted and trashed mosques and stuff did think he was an extremist.
Do you think more people would have gone out and done that, though? I don't think so. Because the amount of people that would have gone and done that went and did it anyway.
Maybe 5% more.
Yeah.
Nothing.
It's a negligible amount. Yeah. Not negligible, but you know.
Yeah, maybe nothing crazy, but
yeah.
The riots would probably still happen, wouldn't they?
Of course they fucking would.
They would definitely have happened.
Yeah.
But now, at the end of the day, though, you can't lie and say he's something else.
Yeah.
So, because everyone's saying they would have known all of this within the first 24 hours, because they'd have gone straight to his house.
Yeah.
So they've kept it 3 months. I think I don't know if this was the secret that Tommy Robinson was going on about when he was coming back to England. Do you remember I said?
Yeah.
He made a video saying, "You're going down, Starmer, when this comes out, and it's going to come out on..."
Yeah.
He said the 25th or 26th. It ended up coming out on 30th or whatever it is, 29th.
I have seen a few posts from Keir Starmer on the old Twitter.
Oh, right.
And every single one is just hundreds of people telling him to resign.
Is it? Yeah, I did see a lot of that. A lot of people saying...
Like every single post. And the DEI bullshit that they've got on there. Fuck it just drives you mad. Every single post that he's had about the budget has been about the first budget by the Chancellor, who's a woman. Like, I don't care that she's a fucking woman. I want to know that she can do a job properly. Yeah. I don't give a fuck what bloody creed she is or race or... It doesn't fucking matter to me. Why does it matter to them? So I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't mind a little... You know, like if someone got in first female prime minister, which obviously has happened.
Yeah, in the fucking 80s.
I don't mind a bit of a speech saying, like, first time ever, she's worked her way up, fair play, but they'll play on it too much.
They're playing, honestly, the amount of posts that he made about it, it was repeated.
Oh, okay. I don't mind, like, a mention of it. Yeah, cool, well done. And it probably shouldn't work its way too much into politics. You probably, like, leave that there now.
Yeah.
Businesses and stuff, yeah.
So
fine.
has she been made Chancellor because she's a woman? Or is she a woman who was made Chancellor because she's good at what she does?
I don't know.
You know, and the way that they play on it, it makes it like, well, is she competent or not? You start questioning.
Yeah.
Because they bring up the DEI bullshit.
I know.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd like to think in England, maybe not, because we've had a female Prime Minister years ago. There's nothing new now to have a successful woman in politics, is it?
Best Prime Minister ever.
Yeah. A few marches about her.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if he's acknowledged anything yet. I know a lot of people were saying, let's get a petition signed and get him out.
Yeah. How many people need to sign a petition to get a Prime Minister out, though?
I don't know. It would have to be, if you could even do it, would it not have to be more than the votes he got to go in?
Don't know. I have no idea.
Do you know what I mean?
We'll have to research it, Dan. Set up a movement.
Yeah. Fucking hell. Get this podcast cancelled before it even gets going.
We'll get a bit of notoriety, though, won't we? Finally start getting views just as we get cancelled.
Just for being, and everyone will call us
far-right lunatics, yeah.
That would make sense, though, wouldn't it? If you got more signatures than the votes that he got.
Yeah, it's probably not how it works.
No, it won't be, will it? But you'd surely have to be.
Yeah, true.
And then what happens then? Just more Labour people step up. Like, he resigns.
Yeah, because the system's corrupt and not designed to serve the people, is it?
No.
At all.
I heard someone accusing Farage today of being a plant...
By the Russians?
Plant opposition. No, just like, you've got Democrats and Labour.
Conservative.
Yeah. I get fucking mixed up. And then they say you have to put another party in just for to be that other option for everyone to be happy with.
No.
Because Farage has missed out a few comments recently, but he's probably been careful because he got absolutely fucking slated for them riots, didn't he? Because he was asking, tell us the truth.
Yeah.
Tell us who he is.
Yeah, so he's calmed down a bit, and then all of a sudden, no, you're a plant.
You can't fucking win, I guess.
What would they do? They'd fucking shit themselves if someone like Farage got in, though, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Don't know. I don't know how much they could achieve or whatever.
Well, YouTube, fucking make us famous so we can move to America once this girl's fucking popular.
What do you want to do in America?
Not get banned for saying this stuff. Because I heard a rumour the other day that it's not going to be more than a couple of years. This is on Rogan today, I heard, from that Tristan and...
Trigonometry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were speaking to some high-ranking police officer, and it was going to be a couple of years before we have hate speech laws in the UK.
Right, okay. Yeah, you can fully see it, can't you?
Fucking right you can.
Yeah.
So that means that your group chats that you're in, which say fucking awful things about every race, creed of person that you've ever fucking seen, will get you time in jail.
So
That's what it fucking means, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking hell.
Some of these group chats that you're in are fucking horrendous, aren't they, you know?
Every white English male between
Every fucking
16,
male. It's not just white.
No, but they'll go after the whites.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Between 16 and 50 are going to prison then.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe younger.
Yeah, it is coming if nothing's done about it.
It won't be.
I don't think it will either.
No. Hopefully Trump changes this trajectory that we're all on in this world.
I think so. Yeah. Inspires something to do with England. You've got Musk, I think, will be an even bigger effect in England than Trump would be, in the sense of free speech, because as long as Twitter stays, that's that.
Free speech stays, doesn't it?
Yeah, because people in England, politicians were calling for his arrest, weren't they?
Yeah, they were. Insane. Absolutely insane.
But...
who are these fucking politicians and what people do they represent?
Yeah, I know.
You know? I don't know anyone that would fucking call for that. Well, certainly not anyone that I know wouldn't say that, and I would actually get along with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, because anyone that would say that is against just freedom of self, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Very fucking Orwellian.
Yeah. I've been a bit sad. You know, I said a few weeks ago a few months ago, I started reading 1984 again.
Yeah.
So I've just been reading it on my lunch, so I've got through it pretty slow.
It's pretty dark, isn't it?
Pretty dark. I remember all the start, and then obviously because of what's going on at the minute, I just kept like comparing it to things, and whatever. But then I don't know where it come from, but my memory of the end of that book was overthrow and win and everything go back to normal.
No.
I don't know where that memory come from, because as I was reading it got to 98% and I was like, oh no.
Oh no.
It doesn't end well. I don't know. I have a full memory of like...
When did you first read it then?
20.
Right, it's quite a while ago then.
Quite a while, but I don't know where... I've got like a full idea of what happened. Like they both got out and then helped each other and joined this rebellion and won. And fucked the...
Yeah, so you think that the rebellion was a real thing?
Yeah, the oppressors... I thought the oppressors were defeated. So then I got to the end of this week, got to the end of the book, and I was like, oh, no. They didn't even win in the book, so what the fuck's happening with us?
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe proper like...
The first time I read it was... I think I started reading it in like January of 2020.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, 3 months later, after I finished 1984, the lockdowns hit, and I was just like full fucking paranoia. It was like, oh my god. It was still fresh in my mind.
Yeah, it's pretty grim, but you can draw so much comparison.
Yeah, the comparison. It's considering he wrote that in like 1946, 47.
Yeah. Just, when it goes on about speech laws and you can't say certain things and turning words into forbidden, turning words forbidden and all that, and you're like, shit.
Wrong think.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's
crazy.
Made me a bit sad when I finished that, because I was like, oh shit, that wasn't very convincing. Encouraging. Wasn't very encouraging.
No, it's not at all.
Yeah. So. Yeah, just I guess staying on England night and all that. That's been terrible. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what comes about that. This lad in Southwark, the BBC have reported on this, which I'm surprised because they didn't report on
anything else. Of truth,
last weekend, 26th of October. They have reported on this. Have you seen everyone's talking about the pictures they're putting up of this fella?
No.
They haven't put up a single real life picture of him as an adult. They're using these kid photos of him when he's like 8 or 9.
Yeah,
and they're like,
weird,
what are you doing?
Yeah.
Are they trying to soften him?
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with that lad that was doing the shootings the other week that got shot by the police officer.
Oh, right, yeah.
So they put
the one in England, yeah.
The one in England, yeah. So they put up pictures of him. He stood there accepting a sports award or something when he's fresh out of school.
Yeah.
Surrounded by family and shit.
So what's that about?
Like, no, you're misrepresenting him. He was a guy that was running around fucking shooting people. I don't understand why they portray him in this light. Because then when you see a fucking white guy who's committed a crime, you see this like real seedy photo of it. What the fuck?
Yeah.
The
worst.
They almost look like a caricature of an evil mastermind, don't they?
Yeah.
Creep.
Yeah. What are they doing? Are they trying to just keep everyone subdued by saying he was just a kid?
He was just a kid. No, he wasn't a fucking kid.
No.
Kids don't run around and fucking stab other kids.
No. I know he was, 18 or 19? But where's the photo? I don't get it.
Yeah, I have seen a photo of just like a little kid, like maybe 9 or 10.
Just trying to soften us or something.
Yeah.
They've released the drawing in court and he has his face covered in the drawing and I don't know why.
Yeah, why?
And I didn't know. I read this comment before I knew all the details. I didn't even know what I was reading at the time. But some bloke said, what is he covering up? A big beard? And then they don't even want to show us that to create even more ideas of any type of race or religion or whatever. So I did read. I don't know if this. I can't find out if this is true.
There's so many conspiracies, isn't there?
So much.
There's so many rabbit holes to go down.
Yeah.
You know
how much? Yeah, exactly. Like where's does the lies stop at start? I did read he's been held in the same prison as Tommy Robinson.
Yeah, I
which is
read that.
Wild.
Yeah. Fucking crazy.
If
mate.
that's true. Now,
Hopefully Tommy gets to him.
well, he won't. Cause,
No, he'd be in isolation with Tommy Robinson, won't he?
Now, his team...
But so should that cunt be.
Should he?
He should never speak to another fucking human being again.
Well, yeah.
It's pretty cruel practice.
Yeah, it is. Is that worse than getting twatted off a load of people?
I don't know, just locked in a cell by yourself for the rest of your days. Food and water every day, and that's it.
Yeah, keep them alive and miserable.
It's fucking cruel, is that, in the long run.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
But
people go crazy after a fucking couple of days of solitary confinement.
Yeah. Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck that cunt.
Yeah.
Fuck that cunt.
Yeah.
Genuinely, in the most sincerest of terms.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
Fucking right. Whatever the worst punishment is. Fuck
It's
him.
fucking up there, is solitary confinement, mate.
Yeah. This is why it's kind of sad that Tommy Robinson's probably going to have to go into it.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Because of the prisons that they're holding him in.
Because of the they're all.
If they sent him to a fucking Geordie prison, he'd be sound, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
You know?
They've put him in. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? They've put him in. So it's Belmarsh. I couldn't remember last week.
Yeah, that's
Belmarsh
it.
prison. Top highest security in England. Why?
So unnecessary.
For breaching a court order.
Yeah.
Like so basically it's just not followed.
It's because they're doing it under terrorism laws, aren't they?
So
I
think they were two separate things, because the terrorism thing was he wouldn't unlock a phone for the terrorism anti-terrorism squad to have a look at his phone, but he hasn't been prosecuted for that.
Yeah.
He's just been charged.
Well, he's a dissenter, isn't he? You know, so
yeah.
Fuck him.
Send him in there. They weren't going to protect him at all, it said on his Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
He said, after being told he would receive no protection in Belmarsh, apparently so many people wrote to the prison and said we want him to be protected. He has now been approved solitary, protection and 8 visits a month.
Right.
That's probably a lot more than some of the goons in there would get, I guess. Maybe.
Fuck no. I don't actually know all that much about British prisons, so I couldn't fucking...
No.
I probably know more about American prisons because it's so fucking interested.
I'm just... the more and more I read about it, the more it's getting a little bit... It's a bit sad. I'm like thinking, this fella... Why is he in there? Yeah.
But then I spoke to my sister about it yesterday, and she was like, "No, fuck him. He's a racist, horrible cunt."
Did she?
Yeah. I was like, "Well, is he? Where have you got this from?"
Yeah.
I read it. Yeah, but where? Where have you read it?
Yeah.
Because I've read lots of stuff that I believe.
BBC, I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The British Biased Company.
I've not heard that one before.
I just made it up now.
Yeah. Nice. Fast thinking on this podcast. Yeah.
Only took us 35 episodes of shitting on them. We need to get all this hate of in our bodies out anyway, because if we're only a couple of years away from getting hate speech laws in this country, we need to get it all out ASAP.
Yeah.
You know, really burrow down into the hate of the BBC.
Could we even do a podcast if we're not allowed to talk about anything
that could be deemed hateful?
Are me and you that positive? Are we that?
Well, we don't hate anything, but we just don't like anything.
Yeah, but what would come under them hate speech?
Oh, everything that we say.
Yeah, we probably have to shut this down.
Or move to America.
Yeah. Yeah.
We could get a podcast studio next door to Rogan's.
Oh, yeah. Anytime you want us in, Joe.
Yeah.
We're recording now. If you.
Oh, actually, I'll check my schedule first, Joe. I am pretty busy.
So that's what's going on in England then, isn't it? Budget aside, budget's boring.
Budget, yeah, not much has changed. Like the inheritance tax is a bit of a fucking killer for farmers.
Yes.
It will absolutely decimate farming because we haven't done that enough in this country.
Yeah.
So absolutely kill them.
So inheritance tax I thought it was being frozen, the rates.
Yeah, but it means nothing.
Right, okay. It was bad. It should be abolished anyway, because inheritance tax is fucking disgusting, isn't it?
It's absolutely fucking appalling.
I'm sure if you sat down with a politician, they might be able to give you some sort of reasoning, maybe.
So for most people, it won't really bother them. Like a £350,000 limit on the inheritance. Most people won't inherit much more than 99.99% won't inherit more than that.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
But then you've got these farmers that are earning fuck all or next to fuck all scraping by that have got massive asset value. You know, the farm might be worth a couple of £1 million because they've got 100 acres at 10 grand an acre. 15 grand an acre in places.
Yeah.
So then you're scraping by making 12.5 grand a year on your farm. You've then got to find fucking 40% capital gains tax on your inheritance.
Yes. Yeah. When they've
when your dad
parents
fucking
pass
passes
away,
on.
yeah. Fuck me.
It's absolutely insane.
So
then where does that farm go? You know? Goes into a corporation.
Developer.
Yeah.
Turn the land into more fucking houses.
Yep.
I did see a video today of a farmer saying that they've... I haven't seen this on like the budget videos because I guess it's one of the smaller ones that's going to fly under the radar, but there's also a subsidy that they get on each plot of land or whatever that's being abolished. And he was saying, that's it. He said, just so everyone knows, when that goes, that's it. We turn no profit whatsoever and we're all going to go under. And I don't know what that was now. I should have written it down. It wasn't the inheritance.
I'll have to actually look into that.
Yeah.
For next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something, he was just saying like, this is it. Generational farming is gone when this comes in.
Yeah.
He said, we need you to write to politicians and tell them you're not happy with this.
Yeah.
Because it's going to kill us. But I don't... Yeah. There was something... It was a subsidy of some sort.
Yeah, there's heaps of subsidies that keeps farmers alive, isn't there?
Which we've said before. It shouldn't be a business that
needs to be subsidised. Yeah, it should be a very profitable business.
Yeah, what have we done that's dug ourselves into a hole where farmers need subsidies on every fucking thing they do?
Since the war, they started subsidising farmers because they couldn't get workers.
Right.
After the war,
Yeah.
obviously there were a lot of dead people. Didn't come back.
Yeah.
So they started subsidising the farm and the food.
Right, okay. But by now it should be back to... It's the
it
essential...
take 80 years to fucking bring it back.
Yeah.
You know?
It's one of the most essential businesses. It's the food.
Most essential.
Yeah. I don't
Other than oil production.
Food, oil, water.
Yeah. Yeah, food, oil, water.
You could argue, electricity doesn't come up there with them because at the end of the day, you could survive. But you can't survive without fucking food.
Yeah.
And a clean water system.
And oil to make it all go.
And oil to make it all go. Yeah.
It does. It makes everything go, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Carbon!
Yeah. Yeah, it's sad. I have to look that up. But the budget, for normal people though, the rest of the budget, we're going to save 1 penny on a pint.
Yeah, but your employer's going to fucking pay more national insurance.
That's not good.
Fuck no, it isn't. Because
the percentage was something like... me and Hannah were talking about it last night. Something like £600 in her business, £600 an employee
per year.
Mm-hmm.
£694.
So 100 employees, you're already at £60,000 more.
Yeah, £70,000 more.
Yeah. If you only have 100 employees, say, and that was off her wage, not someone higher.
Yeah.
Where the fuck do they find the 60 grand? Well, obviously it goes back on the product, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it comes back on us because we're the ones that have got to pay it.
Yeah, and I know it's all swings and roundabouts and we're going to have to pay more and all that, but yeah, there's some boring ones. Like day to day.
Absolutely zero tariffs.
Yeah.
There was no new tariffs brought in.
Yeah. On other, what do you mean, like on other companies and businesses?
Other countries.
Countries, yeah.
Yeah, no tariffs on imports.
See, you know how Trump's going on about tariffs a lot?
Yeah, because they fucking work.
They do work, but do we have anywhere near the same power to demand what he demands?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, massively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wondering,
because they also sell a shitload of guns. We really do. It's a massive part of our GDP is arms sales, yeah.
Right, okay.
Huge. I'll fucking YouTube it you. I don't want to say Google because I'm fucking going away from Google.
Yeah. Keep the eyes off us.
Yeah, 3 to 5% is our GDP of arms sales.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Still pretty significant.
Yeah, but we turn over like 330 billion. 330 30,000 billion US dollars a year in GDP.
On arms or
No, just in the UK.
in general?
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, it's still pretty big. I wonder,
Sell about 15 to 20 billion pounds and
right.
yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty big. So that in the budget, there was basically 3 billion more funding for the military,
Yeah.
which is probably fuck all. What is it America spend? Is it 1 trillion?
Yeah, it's trillion, isn't it?
A trillion
yeah.
a year?
Yeah.
Isn't it? I think, yeah.
America now spends more money on their debt than they do on the military, which is insane.
Wow. Yeah. I know. I mean, of course, we're not going to spend 1 trillion. We're nowhere near as big a country, but it makes that 3 billion look pezzy.
Yeah.
So we're 997
So that's
billion less.
3,000 million is a trillion, isn't it? So that's a 3 trillion.
1,000 million is a billion.
Billion, right.
Yeah.
So 1,000 billion is a trillion.
Yes.
Right, so that's a fucking 3 trillion pound GDP. 3.3 trillion GDP.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
okay. Sweet. I don't know why they have to write it like that. Why couldn't they just say fucking 3 trillion?
I guess they just think some people can read.
Fuck's sake, they know our education system.
Yeah, we don't need to go that high when you only earn.
Fucking £12 an hour on a good week.
Tell you what though, minimum wage. I was impressed with the last hike.
Are you impressed by it though?
Well, I don't know what that relates to now, as far as
Fucking price of food going up and energy
I
going
know,
up.
but
Always
I just,
does.
Like, it's not that far behind like an electrician's wage.
No, that's the bullshit about it.
Yeah. And that would then, it's up to electricians and say, I'm only speaking electricians because I am one,
Yeah.
but that's up to them now.
You're not a
to
million
demand.
miles away from it, are you?
Not crazy.
Considering you've got a skilled trade.
Yeah, that makes me think though, just knowing how much me and Hannah are on, me and Hannah could run this house on 2 minimum wages,
Yeah.
which is...
Yeah, you couldn't do fuck all else, but...
No, I mean... Yeah, we couldn't do as much as we could, but we wouldn't be starving.
Yeah.
So, 2
I think-
people minimum wage is not too bad.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm.
It just sounds a lot because it was a lot less when we started. And then it said fucking 18-year-olds are on £10 odd an hour. Like, fair fucking play.
Yeah, fucking good on you. Bollocks. Beats my £2 an hour. £90 a week for 45 hours.
£3.65.
Is that what you were on? Your flash con?
I was on the like actual. I mean, this was an apprentice wage, so it's even different, isn't it?
Yeah, and you weren't 15 when you started your apprenticeship.
No. £3.65, and you were trying to insure your stupid little car, fuel it, buy beers.
And nothing else, to be fair.
Enough it, yeah, we lived the fucking life. We got pissed every weekend, didn't we? You could afford a 10 bag.
Sure fucking did. We could afford a 10 bag. Good times.
You split 10 bags with your mates. Everyone chucked £2.50 in. I used to
Do you
drink.
mind spotting me, mate?
Yeah. I used to drink
Beer
beer
de
de
France.
France. Yeah. £8 for a full. I don't even think it was 8.
It was actually like 3 cans of normal beer.
I know, yeah. Look, I probably said it before, but when I moved up to £5.50 an hour, and I treated myself to Stella, and I just felt like the fucking king.
In fact, we called you Toucan Dan for so long.
Oh, I felt like a right hero.
I think I found a glitch in the Matrix.
All right?
Yeah. Have you ever seen Elon Musk speak?
Yeah.
It's like someone edits him when he's speaking. Because he'll be speaking and it'll be like... It's like someone's cutting frames as he's talking, and it's just him. It's who he is. Like, he takes these weird pauses as he's fucking thinking. Like, that is not...
ready.
That is not him. You see, he does these little fucking twitches and shit. It's like he's...
Well, I haven't seen the conversation between
I mean,
Joe Rogan and
probably
Donald Trump.
autistic, mate, so you're being a bit cruel.
That was
Yeah, but I think it might be a glitch.
that was super cool. I mean, I think I think for a lot of people, it's like, how do you know?
Do you know what I mean?
How
That
do
you
understand
can.
somebody, like
Sometimes
and
you
what they're
just
about.
when he really gets going, he starts.
Like the sort
These
of far
proper,
left
like,
press
cut
has been
frame.
going on and on about how.
I mean, what do you mean?
like,
Because
Trump
he's
is
pausing?
like Hitler, like Mussolini.
I don't
and
know. I don't know
Stalin
what it is,
combined,
but
and you roll them all into
it's
one.
fucking hard to
And
watch.
he's somehow worse
And
than
now
all
that
three
I've
of them
pointed it
combined.
out to you,
These are people
the
who
next
are
time you're watching him, you're like,
testimonies
oh
of
fuck, he does as well.
Something's wrong with
Maybe
the
it's like, you know how you can't film LED lights?
That's what Elon Musk is
Maybe
like
like
an LED.
it's you, because you're
Yeah,
a
journalism.
bit of a spaz watching another spaz.
Yeah, it's a glitch in the
Yeah,
Matrix.
you're seeing things.
Well, that's what I mean. You'll start fucking seeing it now as well.
Like, if one autistic person watches another, do they spot things?
Yeah.
I like watching. I love when because he's so comfortable in silence,
Yeah.
and his brain is just ticking.
Need to hide that.
Oh.
Whoops.
His brain is just ticking on, and when we pause, we're just trying to think of the next word. He is going through his brain, thinking of all the calculations, all the facts of the world, probably.
Yeah.
And choosing the facts he wants to bring to the front. Not
It's
us.
a whirlwind in here.
When he takes them pauses, I was just listening. I'm a bit behind, but he did the Twitter podcast with Tucker Carlson,
Yeah.
and he'll just stop.
Yeah, but he genuinely thinks about what he's about to say next.
Yeah.
He puts real thought. It's something I've never done, and I don't think you have either. Your mouth always fucking starts. You never think, do you? You know. Like sometimes he'll sit there and he'll.
Yeah.
And it's long enough for it to be awkward.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah. He's so comfortable just having a think, and everything he says, and then he pulls some facts out. I mean, just in that interview, he started pulling facts out about birth control more than anyone you will meet day to day knows about. And where have you found the time to learn about birth control?
Yeah.
His brain is on a different level, isn't it?
He's just furiously clever, isn't he?
Yeah. He has to
know.
be. He's top 1% of the world.
1%,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. He's very impressive. But yeah, what was he speaking on there?
He was on his fucking Trump rally thing, giving away his £1 million to everyone who signs a petition.
Yeah.
Well, not everyone, but a winner.
Yeah. Someone's going to win.
Yeah.
So funny if a Democrat wins.
Wouldn't it? Wouldn't it?
Yeah, fuck's sake.
Fuck.
Some green-haired lesbian.
It'd make me happy.
Would it?
Yeah. Fucking it'd be great, wouldn't it? Because they'd have to thank Elon Musk, and he used to be their hero.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. They come out with some shit. Like, I'm going to give this
to the Blue Hand charity. Going to give it to a trans hospital.
Yeah. We can mutilate 5 kids with this. Yeah. Thanks, Elon. You're like shit. Fuck's sake.
Yeah. Good work.
Yeah. With the voting, a lot of shit coming out about tampering already. Have you seen it?
Yeah. So I was on Twitter. Obviously, the other morning, because that's my new favourite place to be.
Yes.
I spend half an hour there every morning and I'm having a shit. Anyway.
Nice.
Alex Jones was on, and he's pulling big numbers recently. Obviously, it's election season.
Yeah.
He was live on Twitter, or X, whatever, and he was broadcasting, I think it was like 14 million people were watching him live on Twitter.
Wow.
It's fucking big numbers.
That is big numbers, isn't it?
It's huge.
When you compare that to 7 million in the first hour for Trump and Rogan, that's massive actually.
It's fucking massive numbers.
Holy shit. Yeah. So what has he spoken about much about the vote tampering?
Yeah, he's all over it. They've fucking found like vehicles full of like dead ballots and.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You mentioned that last week.
Yeah.
Turning up. I saw a crazy one today. Is a woman walking? I think she was working.
She had voter protection tag on.
Oh, I don't know. Didn't see that.
Yeah.
She was filming a laptop. Have you seen this?
No.
So I think she worked something to do with the voting, and she was saying, "Look what they've done," and the program she has to open to do whatever.
Yeah.
They spelt Trump's name wrong.
Yeah.
Did you see this? Yeah.
I did see that, yeah.
So therefore, when someone votes TRUMP,
It didn't have the M in it or something?
it had an I, triumph. TRIUMP.
Oh, yeah.
So that when someone votes Trump, it's not recognised because that wasn't an option. And she's like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Who like, no one's spelling his fucking name wrong.
Not on purpose.
No.
Not by accident,
No.
sorry, yeah.
Not on this system that's whatever. There's that. There's people getting all sorts of voter registration forms.
Yeah.
And this woman was being interviewed. She's like, look, she opened a PO box. There's like 14 registration forms, and they were all like Asian names.
Mm-hmm.
She said, how are these all coming to me?
Yeah.
They were all Asian names. Like, what's that about? I'm not saying anything there, but
What the fuck?
yeah. So there's tampering going on already.
Yeah. But Trump is massively up already in the polls.
Is he?
In the polls and in the votes.
Right. Oh, okay. Yeah, too big to fail. He has
too big to rig.
Too big to rig. Surely.
It's so fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. It's the drama. I don't know what we're going to do with ourselves after the 5th.
Yeah, what are we going to cover? Well, hopefully he gets back onto his tweeting, because that was so much fun last time, wasn't it?
Yeah.
His exing.
I didn't follow any of that. But what are you talking about the last time?
Yeah, the last time, when he was just fucking tweeting out about King Jong-il or whatever his name. Hey, little rocket man.
Yeah, I didn't follow any of this years ago. I didn't give a fuck. It's only now, and I've realised it's the most... Well, it's better than Coronation Street.
Yeah.
Pretty
Well, I only started following it last time. Only a little bit, because there's a few Kiwi radio stations. I think I might have told this story on here. A few Kiwi radio stations went over to celebrate with the Democrats.
Yeah.
And they were recording live as the results were going in. And it just kept the mood was getting more and more depressing, and fucking people were crying and shit on the radio as Trump started winning. And I was like, "Holy fuck, this is brilliant!" It was the funniest shit, because obviously at that time I knew nothing about American politics.
And I don't know about you, but probably thought also Trump was a nightmare as well, because most people did. I know I
didn't really care either way.
No, I didn't care, but
I didn't realise just how much America mattered.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah.
Well, we were nearly 10 years younger.
Yeah, true. I was in my early 20s.
Yeah, which I can't believe, because I remember him getting it. Like, I can't believe that was so long ago.
12 years ago.
8.
Oh, 8 years ago. Oh, no, I would have only been in my mid-20s then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Starting to come alive. Starting to realise that I knew fuck all.
I still think it's like 30s where you suddenly just start caring about, not everybody, but almost.
You get red-pilled.
Yeah. Start caring about your life and your surroundings.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Family and all that sort of shit starts taking like a real central focus in your life.
Yes. Yeah. Meeting up every week and talking shit.
Yeah. Got to do it. Spread the hate. That's what we should have called this podcast. Spread the hate.
Yeah, it'd probably done well for it.
It would have done as well. We should call it a segment of Spread the Hate. Celebrating Trump.
Defeat the fucking hate.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, when is it? 5 more days, something like that. It turns out I'm going to be fucking away for the 5th.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, you
never thought
fucking
about
useless bastard. That's right, I'll do it live by myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll leave you a key.
I'll live stream it.
I'll leave you a key.
So I'll just do it off my laptop at home.
Oh, even better quality, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, if it's counted and done, I mean, I might be home in time, but...
When are you back?
I don't know. When is the 5th? Tuesday?
If it's the 1st tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Quick maths.
Wednesday.
I fly Wednesday.
Cool.
But I'll be celebrating abroad if it comes.
Yeah.
I'll be celebrating, maybe not dying.
Yeah, maybe.
Going to war.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anna will love talking about that all holiday.
Yeah, well, we can get it all out tonight, because JD Vance has just been on JRE as well, and I started watching that before we cracked off.
Yeah.
What a fucking, just a normal bloke.
Yeah, he is, isn't he?
Yeah, like, what you want in a fucking politician.
Yeah.
Someone who's been down here in the trenches with us.
Yeah, we
remembers it.
We always say that, don't they? But most politicians have the same speak, and he just talks normal, and he can argue like a normal person, can't he?
Yeah,
he's good at arguing.
Well, he's got good recall, hasn't he? He's like, no, that's fucking bullshit, you know.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
Yeah, obviously, clearly very clever.
Yeah,
yeah,
smart guy, but has a real good temper, so he doesn't lose himself, but just enough where he'll bite back.
Yeah,
in a quite a cool way. Like he's just turned on journalists, reporters and stuff now, hasn't he? He'll just turn around and go, "Why are you saying this? You're just trying to make us look like."
Yeah.
Actually calling him out is really good. You can imagine him being a president one day, I would say.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Him and Tulsi up together,
Tulsi.
fucking that'd be sick.
Fucking based.
The world could genuinely change for the better with like this
People
group
like
of
that.
people that are in.
Yeah, it's going to be really interesting.
People that can't be corrupted.
Yeah.
Or won't be corrupted. You know?
Yeah. Jordan Peterson did an episode.
I know, it's great.
Have you listened to it? Yeah.
I've not been booking recently, so I've had listened to loads of podcasts.
Oh, okay. So it was the psychological assessment.
Yeah,
something like that of Trump.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
it was fucking funny.
And then the way he started going into, like I've said it before, it was a joke, but he started going into them being the X-Men of the world.
Yeah.
And liking them to a character of each X-Men.
Yeah,
and
was
I was like,
funny,
it was
wasn't it?
cool. Like, you got to be like, wow, yeah. It is the most
I trust
similar thing.
Jordan Peterson's judgment of people.
Yeah, I do.
You know.
Yeah. He's not biased in a sense. Like he'll give you his honest opinion on something.
Yeah.
Won't
yeah,
he?
yeah. And he has got a dog in the fight, but he hasn't really got a dog in the fight.
Yeah, he's not American, is he?
No.
He's Canadian. I don't think he lives in America.
I'd love him to do one on Kamala, but there's not enough there's not enough of Kamala, the real person, out there
No.
to know who she is.
Yeah.
I'm sure if she jumped on Rogan and did 3 hours, she wouldn't be the evil witch that media, or not media, but social media makes her out to be.
Maybe not. I do think she'd come across terribly.
Yeah, she would, because she wouldn't be able to show all of the corruption that is involved behind her.
Yeah.
Which has gotten her to where she is.
Yeah.
Which would probably be the reason why she won't go and do it.
Yeah.
You know, she says she'll only do an hour if Joe Rogan goes to him.
Yeah, so that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She put all these demands on and Rogan said no, fair play to him. Cause
Yeah,
it was
fucking A.
big interview. You know, he's not letting money decide it. But then I've seen a clip today. Did she then turn around and go, oh, actually, we will come... So you'll know, because you watched the trigonometry.
I haven't seen the full thing.
Right. Something like, looked like, out of a short that I watched, that they eventually said, actually, no, we will come. And he went, well, I can't now. Because he had them on. So he said, I'm not going to ditch.
Maybe. He did say he's not going to ditch for her like right now, but he didn't say that they wouldn't do it.
Oh, well,
I'm sure he would drop everything else other than...
I guessed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know,
It would
he's not going to
be...
have people fly over from the UK that are friends of his and just ditch them to interview Kamala. You know, he
Yeah,
wouldn't
that's-
have done that for Trump, so he wouldn't do it for her.
No, that's what he said, wasn't it, basically? So fair play. I would love to see her on it, but she won't do it. She won't do it, surely. Or it'll be a Hail Mary before the election, and it won't go away.
No, I can't see it. Like, there's just too much control there from external factors of it, like the benefactors and all that dodgy shit that goes on.
Yeah.
That used to be so heavily associated with Republicans.
Yeah.
You know, that's what J.D. Vance is going on about a lot in this Rogan for the first half an hour that I've watched.
Right. Say that it's changed.
Yeah, the Republicans aren't really like that anymore. You know, they're more about the fucking freedom of speech party and the working people party.
Right, okay. Yeah.
Obviously, you were saying like there's still a few bad eggs out there, but they'd like to get rid of them.
Yeah. Takes time. Yeah, there will be, won't there? It's not...
They're talking about banning... or he was talking about investigating whether they would be able to get pharmaceutical advertisements banned and...
Oh, yeah.
All the good shit, you know, anti-corruption shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, take money out of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because suddenly then the news might change a little bit.
Yeah.
If they're not being paid by them. But then they'll just die because no one else is paying them.
Yeah, good.
But maybe if they turned honest again, maybe...
Yeah, people would listen. Yeah.
Uh,
It's the only reason the BBC's fucking surviving.
Yeah.
Fucking extorting people with a license fee. That's what it is. It's extortion.
Well, I don't think everyone's aware. You don't have to fucking pay it.
Yeah.
You don't have to use it.
Yeah.
But it is expensive.
For what you get.
Yeah. 5 channels. Well, it's not 5 channels, is it? I think
One.
you get more live TV, like Freeview. Is Freeview still a thing?
No idea. Don't watch telly.
That was impressive when that first came out. You get 33 channels.
Yeah. But that's not the BBC.
No, but was that not to use that though?
No.
Well, it had BBC.
Hey,
on it,
BBC
so-
say that, but the BBC is only their channels. It's nothing to do with
Any
3D
other
telly.
channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah,
You can watch ITV and not pay your license
yeah,
fee.
but did it not come through your aerial?
So?
You know what I mean, though, because then they'd be like, well, oh, you've got
Do you
access.
I don't know. I don't watch any fucking terrestrial television, so.
Because when they come and inspect people, they want to see that your aerial's not even plugged in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, motherfuckers.
Come and inspect away.
Yeah, I don't know. With the whole bad eggs in both parties, Bush was Republican, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Right.
The
Now-
baddest of bad eggs.
Yeah. Now, Eminem brought out a song, Mosh, I think.
hmm
Do you remember?
Back in the day, yeah.
Back in the day on the album Encore, I think.
Yeah.
And it was all about slagging them off. You're taking our men to war.
Yeah.
This and that. Now he's gone for backing Kamala.
Yeah, who is the party of war? It
Yeah.
it fucking makes no sense.
I was really disappointed. I get Beyonce and all that. They're all going to fucking jump on.
Yeah, of
to
course, yeah.
whatever.
I mean, Beyonce obviously made a deal with the devil, same as Jay-Z.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was
Been down
very,
that
I was
rabbit hole.
very like that song that Eminem brought
Fucking
out.
lizard people.
Yeah, that song Eminem brought out, I loved it.
Yeah.
Really good song, and it was so like he did a really
On
good
point.
job. Yeah.
Yeah.
Passionate. And now like, oh, he's endorsing Democrats. I was a bit surprised.
Yeah.
So that was a shame.
I just don't understand how anyone can vote for a party of war anymore. In the modern age with like fucking social media and all that sort of carry on.
I know.
Hey, how is someone not able to see who is for and against war anymore? And just vote accordingly? Because no one truly wants it, do they?
Well, they believe in what they're watching.
I don't know any arms dealers, so I can't say no one
Yeah.
wants it. But I've met a lot of people.
People aren't just. We say it all the time. People are not looking like we are. Obsessed now.
Yeah,
Probably in a low percentage of the people who are though.
true.
You
true.
know, and Americans are like the English. Not hardly anyone you spoke to at the English election knew anything off the manifesto
No, true.
because no one's looking at it.
Yeah.
So Democrat in America,
Probably why they get away with so fucking
yeah,
much.
yeah, definitely. So in America, they literally are saying, "I'm voting Kamala because Donald
Vote
Trump's
blue
a
no
prick."
matter who. Yeah.
Vote blue no matter who, or I want to vote the first woman in. Not looking at anything else.
Yeah.
Just I want to vote a woman in.
Yeah. Or because Taylor Swift said.
Because yeah.
Donald Trump, I hate Taylor Swift. Have you not seen it?
No.
He tweeted out, I hate Taylor Swift when she fucking said she endorsed Kamala.
Oh, brilliant. It's unhinged,
It's
this.
fucking brilliant, and it's never ending. Absolutely never ending.
It's unhinged. They've just doing everything they could want.
Yeah.
That probably brings us on to the whole garbage truck thing, doesn't it?
Oh, fuck yeah, I forgot about that. Biden.
So, I guess going back, so there's all sorts.
What's the full story on it? Is Tony
Yeah, so Trump holds a rally
Madison
in
Square Garden.
Madison Square Garden and gets loads of people to come out, including Hulk Hogan, which is fucking
Yeah,
mental.
fucking wild.
Like at this point, it's like they're not even trying to win people over; they're just going for fun.
Yeah.
Because fuck knows. So they get Tony Hinchcliffe, who I'm a huge fan of him, but he is a ruthless comic.
He's bombed.
Yeah, he did.
Mm.
I was laughing because
I found it fairly funny.
what he was saying was funny, but it's like Tony Hinchcliffe won't sell out for anyone, I don't think.
No.
But they must have done some homework on the shit he was going to come out with.
Yeah, apparently they did. On the Trigonometry podcast, they told Rogan that they'd gone over his material.
It was...
And they still sent him up.
Yeah, so he made a joke, like...
About Puerto Rico being a garbage island or something.
Yeah. I
think that's it.
But just beforehand, right, he also made jokes about immigrants having lots of kids. And he says, because they always come inside. And then he went, the country. And I'm like, there's families in the crowd. And you could hear the laughs from some people.
Yeah.
But I'm like... These are Kill Tony jokes that he's coming out with, and he's
they're roast jokes, aren't they?
Yeah, and he's making like coming inside people jokes, and I'm like, oh no, this doesn't fit.
What the fuck?
It didn't fit at all. And I feel like that was one thing. I was like, that's a miss, bit of a swing and a miss. That they shouldn't have put him on. And I love Tony Hinchcliffe.
Trump turned it round again.
Yeah,
because the next day, fucking Biden is talking about it, and he's saying. And they're talking about garbage. The only garbage I see is the supporters, is his supporters. So he basically called like 50 to 60% of the entire country garbage. And then the day after that, even better, Trump turns up to a rally in a fucking garbage truck with his fucking high vis on. It's just trolling on another level from Trump. It's fucking brilliant.
Because if people are listening who don't follow it, the week before he'd just gone and done a shift at McDonald's because because Kamala Harris said she worked at McDonald's and didn't. So he did 15 minutes and then took an interview, didn't he? And said, "I've already worked here 15 minutes longer than Kamala ever did."
Another thing on Kamala, which I found fucking hilarious. I watched a little bit of the Call Her Daddy podcast.
Oh, did you?
It was fucking awful. Anyway, she's talking about how she's middle class over and over.
Oh, yeah.
Which is, I think, where all the jokes started, being middle class. And she's like, and anyway, the woman that helped raise us, she's talking about as when she's a kid. It's like, you mean your fucking nanny? You had a fucking nanny.
Did she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was that middle class.
All right. I've heard.
But it's just the way that she described it. I was like, why don't you just say you got a nanny? Why are you saying the woman that helped raise us?
Yeah, I have heard her say before, like she moved in with another woman. I don't know, but yeah, fucking nanny, whatever. She's not. She just stopped. Trump doesn't go around saying he's working class. He goes around saying I'm a fucking millionaire.
Yeah.
And I know, and because of that...
And I took a small $1 million loan from my father.
He doesn't shy away from it. He doesn't try and say...
No, he doesn't. He owns it.
Guess what? If you want a country to get out of debt, you need a successful business person. You don't need saying...
You need a Dogie.
Dogie, yeah.
Dogecoin.
I heard that stood for something else as well.
Department of Government Efficiency.
Yeah, no, but as they linked, he said, do good or do good every time. I don't know. Something else that Musk had said as well. He said it was another spin on stuff, but anyway.
Yeah.
Well, Trump's just nailing it, isn't he?
He really is, like, just the trolling. I would vote just for the trolling. You know?
Turning up in a garbage truck. Again, that joke from Hinchcliffe.
Yeah, fucking...
So he basically said...
It was a real mess.
He was talking about almost pointing out environmental complaints, wasn't he, basically saying? They say there's a large floating island of garbage out in our something
in the
sea.
Pacific, yeah.
And he went, I think they call it Puerto Rico. And the laughs were just not good.
No.
They just...
You could see him stand there and look around and he was like, well, that didn't hit. And then his next joke hit and he was like, oh, that's what you guys want.
Yeah. I can't remember what that was.
Yeah, it wasn't that funny.
He hasn't talked about his political leaning, although you would know he's up for Trump.
Yeah.
On any Kill Tony.
No.
Then he comes out and does that and I'm like, oh, I could have done so much better because he's a great speaker.
but he swung for the fences, you know. He came out swinging, didn't he? He really did.
Yeah.
And you've got to respect the game.
Yeah. If anyone watches, just look up his fucking his performance, because you just
outrageous.
Going, oh my God, families were in the crowd.
Yeah.
It didn't fit.
No, not at all.
But then Hulk Hogan's, I think did he do his ripping off his shirt on stage?
I'm sure he would have done, wouldn't he? Yeah, that's what he's known for.
So he did that rally at MSG,
Yeah.
at Madison Square Garden. And I don't know if we spoke about it last week, but I think I only saw it this week. They were trying to compare it to the Nazis. Did you see that?
Yes, yeah.
And I was thinking, why?
Because the Nazis held a rally there in like 1911 or something.
39, I thought.
Oh, was it?
Just before.
Yeah, before the war.
Yeah, or I don't know.
Like the Nazi
but that would be
party.
during as well, which is weird.
It was the Nazi party in the US.
Right.
It wasn't the actual Nazi party. It was just, National Socialist.
So because the Nazi party had a show there, they were saying Trump party is basically Nazis.
Nazis, yeah.
Because
it's just fucking insane.
They're just now trying to say anything.
Mainstream media is so fucking irrelevant now.
Yeah.
I really do think that podcasting and this type of format and interviewing is the way forward for presidential races and prime minister races.
Definitely.
You know?
I'd love to see our prime ministers sit down with some.
Yeah.
I had a thought what would be really good if you were a prime minister of England, do a podcast every morning, 20 minutes.
Yeah, just a quick rundown of the country.
Pay someone to sit down every day, so you just sit down for 20 minutes.
What's going on, bro?
What's going on today?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so people can sort of hear, well, what is he doing today? Oh, he's going here, he's going there, he's working on this.
You're really going to hear about Keir Starmer sitting down with some business that's going to give him a backhander.
Yeah, I know.
He's not going to tell you the truth.
I'm going to go try my new suit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
I've got some tickets for a race.
I'm going to hide some facts from the English public, and then I'm off to the races.
I'm going to go and embezzle some funds from the RNLI.
Yeah, it would obviously require a very honest, open prime minister first.
Yeah, which you're never going to get under a socialist government.
But that would be good for the countries to do something like that, or if it's twice a week, whatever. Sit down and just go through, so people can tune in and go, "What is going on?"
Oh, right, okay, yeah. No, that would be fucking brilliant. That.
Yeah. We could host it.
We could. Get in here at 9 o'clock, a few beers.
Yeah, all right, dickhead, come sit down.
Give Keir a livener. Go on then. Bags.
Yeah. We've heard you've been taking bumps.
Yeah. Here's one for the economy.
Get in touch if you want to do it, Kia.
I'm pretty sure that's a great endorsement for him to come on.
Free gear Kia.
Free gear Kia.
That's what they were calling him, wasn't it?
Was it?
Because it was 2-tier Kia.
Yeah.
And then when it all come out about him taking free stuff, people calling him free gear
Kia.
Oh, go on, England.
Kia's free gear.
Go on, England. Come up with some belters.
Fucking right. Boaty McBoatface.
This country, there's some fucked up stuff, but there's some really cool shit.
The comedy's on point, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, as a general public's level of comedy is just fucking fantastic.
And 90% of the country laughs at stuff as well.
Yeah. At least, if not more.
Yeah, maybe more. There's the stiffs that complain.
Yeah, fuck those people.
Yeah. But I'm proud of certain stuff. I'm proud of this country. You just see stuff, and then people coming together and doing stupid shit. And you're like, yeah, go on, lads, or girls, go on, English people.
Yeah,
you don't even say English anymore. That pisses me off.
Yeah,
I look every time. I still do it. Still been doing it for 10 years. Fill out a website form.
Great British,
and I keep UK in it usually.
Yeah.
I'm scrolling down looking for E, and I go,
yeah.
oh, it's not fucking England,
fucking
is
E
it?
anymore. Yeah.
Does anyone say they're English anymore? It's British.
Only racists. And you are a racist, obviously.
Yeah, it just doesn't really.
So you just admitted it.
Yeah, omission.
Yeah.
Yeah, people don't use it. It's very rarely used, is it? English. It's British now.
Yes, you're British, yeah.
But funnily enough, ask any Scottish man or Welsh man.
Yeah,
and
they're
they'll-
Scottish, yeah. 100%, yeah. But they must be racist as well to have national pride.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty racists everywhere. Anyway, speaking of dirty people.
One sec, I'm going to talk about
Oh, of course you fucking do. So, back to it.
Yeah, where were we? What's going on?
I started looking into... I was listening to a podcast the other day with a bloke on debt. I can't remember his name, on Tucker Carlson. And it got me wondering, how much debt do we have in the UK?
Right, okay.
Per person.
Yeah.
It's a fucking frightening amount. Every single person in the UK, as an average, has £34,500 worth of debt per person.
Right. Yeah, I can. I can sort of imagine it with cars and stuff.
Cars, houses, fucking all that shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, a significant number. And then I got thinking, who the fuck owns all of that debt? Because it's trillions and trillions of pounds in debt.
Right.
When you add it all up, 65 million times 35,000
Yeah.
is a fuckload of money.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of it's overseas investments, a lot of it's in invested insurance and pension funds, an asset purchase of B&E, which I couldn't understand or find out what it was. So anyway, I was like, oh, the banks own a fair bit. Who owns all of that? So, Barclays have a 23% share of all the fucking debt in the UK. I was like, holy shit, that's an incredible amount of money for one company to own that debt.
Fucking hell. Because Barclays, they own a few of the banks, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane. $309 billion. Or pounds, sorry. By the year 2028. But what's a fucking few billion here or there when you're at 300? It's neither here nor there, is it?
Yeah.
So I was like, well, who the fuck owns them? I couldn't really get anywhere. So I found out that this guy called... where is it? No, that's later on. So there's this bloke called Jez Stanley who stepped down. It was up until 2001. Because this is the next guy along. He had absolutely... I can't remember his name now because it was so insignificant. I could not find out who he was. He had no links on Wikipedia, nothing. And he was the chairman of Barclays International.
Right, okay.
British guy, but it wouldn't... Every other CEO and chairman and what have you, it gave you a full list of who they were and where they'd worked. So I was like, oh, fuck, I can't find anything of it. Who was the last guy? And it was this bloke called Jez Stanley.
Right.
Former chief executive of the group, and he stepped down in November 2001. So Stanley resigned amid regulatory probe into whether he had mischaracterized his relationship with the financier, human trafficker and sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. I was like, oh, for fuck's sake.
He's back.
Every single time you look at something, like even like slightly nefarious, like debt or, anything, fucking Epstein's there.
Yeah, he pops his head up in just about everyone's...
It's just fucking everywhere. I was like, right, well, how the fuck did they get over there? How did a bloke who runs a bank in the UK get friendly with Epstein? Well, of course, in 2008, they bought Lehman Brothers in the crash.
Right, okay.
Yeah, I mean, they bought it for a very cheap price because it was obviously worth fuck all at the time. It only cost them $1.35 billion US dollars.
Yeah, £700 million.
Yeah, just to buy a bank and a building in downtown Manhattan, midtown Manhattan, skyscraper.
Holy shit!
And then shortly after that, they got involved themselves into a rate fixing scandal, which was nice. And the bank was fined a total of £290 million for manipulating the daily settings of the London Interbank offered rate and the Euro Interbank offered rate. It's just...
Fuck.
Every single time you look at these fucks, there is always something. And that's just what... This was like a 10-minute fucking look on the internet. What does it say here? On February the 17th of 2014, the Serious Fraud Office charged 3 former Blanco employees with manipulating the LIBOR between June and fucking August 2007. 4 employees were jailed. 6.5. It just keeps going on and on and on and on. It's just...
Go on, lads.
It makes you fucking sick, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And then this is... Get back to... So, old mate Jez, who used to run it, in June 2023, it was reported that Stanley wrote in December 2009, while Epstein was on house arrest for procuring a child for prostitution and of soliciting a prostitute in Florida.
Nice.
Old mate Jez sent a text to old mate Jeffrey Epstein. Fun tonight. What do we do next? Epstein replied saying his driver, who was described as a former DEA enforcement, was armed and would pick him up in St. Thomas in the Virgin Isles. So this cunt's been to fucking Epstein's Island.
Wow.
It's just like...
Continued helicopter also available for a tour.
I remember, I own 2 big marinas, Yacht Haven Grand in St. Thomas and the marina at Red Hook. You can use my ATVs, jet ski, gym, etc. Later that month, Stanley wrote to Epstein, arrived at your harbour. Someday we have to do this together. What the fuck, man?
Oh, no.
It just gets worse every time you fucking look at it, doesn't it?
Oh, fucking
How many of these fucks were involved with this fuck?
A lot, eh? Yeah. Fucking...
And what's even scarier is you cannot find any information on the current CEO. It's got his name.
Of what? Barclays?
Yeah.
All right.
There's no links. I tried searching him and it just comes up with some ice skater.
Right.
No,
okay.
I'm pretty sure he's not running Barclays. It's just fucking weird, man.
Yeah, it's...
So that's my little... It took me like half an hour to read through all this
Yeah,
shit
check
and find
you
the
out.
fun points.
Oh, shit. It's...
Crazy, eh?
Even without the Epstein thing,
Yeah.
you still know everything's fucked up because there's lawsuits and fines and shit going on, whatever. But then Epstein pops his head up for crack, doesn't he? And
Yeah. I was thinking it was bad enough as I was reading through this, that they've been manipulating rates and
yeah,
God knows what else they've been up to if you actually start digging into it a bit more. And then just out of nowhere, Jeffrey Epstein.
When are they going to... Trump. Is he going to
I so hope that they do.
release his client list?
Epstein and fucking Diddy and JFK. I want them to release it all.
Yeah.
It might melt the world though. So.
Well, this is the thing. How many people are on Epstein's list?
Hundreds of people.
So if all of them got done, and then let's say the right thing would be them to go to prison.
Yeah, of course.
Maybe the world would melt because the owner of Microsoft would go down and the owner of this would go down.
Yeah, well, the owner of Microsoft would definitely go down. I think we all know that, don't we? Creepy, insidious fuck.
Musk said on that interview, didn't he? Yeah, and Gates.
Yeah.
It was real confident Gates looks nervous.
Yeah. Well, it's true though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know that it's true.
It's got to be tough for Trump because Trump
has been pictured partying with a cunt.
Yeah, and I think he must have proved that away because
it hasn't been dragged up very much, has it?
Up. And so I think he is not on any of them fight logs or anything because he'd have been threatened with that. Whatever.
Yeah, 100% they'd be threatening him. But would they though? Because if they threaten him, they also threaten everyone else that's holding up this fucking bureaucracy.
Well, yeah, but if they had the power, they'd just release his name and prove it or something.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I mean...
They'd release a huge white paper
with just Trump's name on it.
Tipex everywhere.
Can't...
Yeah.
Did...
But what I was going to say is it's got to be hard for him because most likely some of his mates are going to be on that list.
Yeah, oh yeah,
his old friends.
But...
What were you about to do?
I was just blowing this down here. Yeah. Oh, have you got some beer in here?
No.
Oh.
Well, I thought you were doing it like automatically. There's got to be some people he knows on that list.
100%.
So when he releases it, he knows he's throwing his mates.
I don't think a man in that position has many mates.
Well, that's true.
People that he'll talk highly of, but I don't think you'd have any mates.
Yeah, I don't know. He'll only have a few we can
You'd have
trust.
to just insulate yourself to your family, and that's it, wouldn't you?
Yeah. And it's what do they call mates? Like, he'll say...
Can you imagine that Trump's got a relationship like we have?
I'd like to hope.
Just a bloke
You'd like
that
to fucking hope
he
so,
rings up
wouldn't you?
whenever he's fucking needs or wants,
Yeah.
or just fancies a fucking natter.
I mean, most blokes have got schoolmates, haven't they? That he's
Yeah.
been friends with. Hopefully he does. He doesn't, whether he needs it, because he's like absolute stone.
He's just a stone cold fucking
Yeah,
lunatic, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, but that list being released is almost like fully necessary for the world to keep going, get back on track or something. Because why? Where is
We
it?
need to see it, don't we?
Where
we
the
need
fuck
to.
is it? Where's
Yeah.
all the video footage?
Why are all these people being let off on it?
Yeah.
We know that he was trafficking an ungodly amount of these fucking young girls.
Yeah.
He can't have been fucking them all by himself.
No.
Him and Ghislaine.
Absolutely. Well,
You know. And why did Prince Andrew get his fucking name thrown under boss and no one else? Because he's kind of inconsequential, really, isn't he? It doesn't really fucking matter. He doesn't hold any power, or
No, I mean...
he's born into a situation where he's part of the monarchy, but he doesn't have any fucking power.
No. Big story still for England.
Yeah, of course,
and all that.
because it's another
But yeah,
fucking pedo royal.
How did his name get out and no one else's?
I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, why is it just him?
The girls outed him,
Yeah, one of the girls outed him. Yeah.
but why not anyone else?
Yeah.
There's definitely more people because, like Rogan always says, she's gone down for trafficking. Trafficking to who? And I know they'll say, well, just Epstien, but obviously it won't be.
Yeah, but who was he supplying all these trafficked girls to?
Yeah, this is it. How can you go down for trafficking, but no one go down with you for receiving, or whatever the word would be?
Why is no one investigating Bill Gates for going to the island how many fucking times in a year? You know? When we know what was happening on this fucking pedo ring island.
Yeah. Oh, I hope. I mean, it'd be fantastic to see that come out and people's.
Yeah.
At least they'll probably just pay some big old fines, but at least they get some out.
Why? It's the most fucking heinous
know.
of crimes.
But you know they will.
Yeah, I know. I'm asking you like you fucking know. Like. Donald, no.
I'd ask me mate, but he hung himself in a cell.
Yeah, me mate. Did he really hang himself? You think?
No, not at all.
Have you seen the fucking steroid enthusiast that he was in there with that got released a couple weeks later?
No?
No?
No. Oh, no, maybe I have. I don't know. Let's get him up.
We'll do a bit of Googling, shall we? Because it's pretty fun.
What is it? Epstein's bunkmate. Yeah. Hopefully he bummed him as well. Oh, yeah.
Look at this fucking monster. An ex-crooked cop from New York City.
Like, if you needed some confirmation.
Yeah, look at the fucking size of the cunt.
Wow.
And yeah, he...
Hellfire, he's a big fella, isn't he?
He's a fucking monster. I said he was a steroid enthusiast.
He's had a couple, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's had a couple of dudes.
He's done a course.
Done a couple of cycles.
Yeah.
Fucking wild, eh?
Holy shit. Yeah, no, does anyone believe at this point he
No.
hanged himself?
Even the coroner that looked at his body said he had bruising that was what's the right word for it? Something of strangling.
Yeah.
Indicative.
Yes.
Bruising that was indicative of strangling.
Yeah. In a different form that a rope would do it, wasn't it? It was like
that was
inward
completely
pressure
different.
or something?
It's completely different fucking bruising.
Yeah. Yeah, fucking...
Frightening, eh?
Nah, yeah. I hope they bring that out. I really do.
Yeah.
That's something that needs to be done. It's
Be
so
vindication
wrong.
for Alex Jones, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I so hope that Elon Musk buys InfoWars.
Oh, right, okay.
I don't know whether I brought that up on here. Did I not?
No, I don't think so.
So a couple of weeks ago, maybe it might have been last week actually, Alex Jones was ordered to sell InfoWars to pay his fines.
All right.
His like $1 billion fines. And then Elon Musk posted a thing saying, I have the opportunity to do something absolutely fucking hilarious. And literally there was like thousands and thousands of comments of just Kermit the Frog like, do it.
And then what? Do we know? Like,
It hasn't gone any further. I haven't seen anywhere.
He'd end up doing it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, he fucking would. Just a troll. That.
And then he'd just give it him back, probably.
He'd just let him run it.
Yeah.
Carry on as you were.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyone who doesn't know, InfoWars is the news show that Alex Jones runs.
And that's on Twitter now, is it? And probably
Yes, it's live on Twitter.
Rumble
And he's still online, Infowars.com, if anyone's interested.
Yeah, I don't think our page follows that. We need to get onto that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he's not on any other platform other than Twitter.
Is he not?
No.
Oh, I thought he'd be
He's
on,
banned off all platforms.
He wouldn't... Would he? I wonder if he wanted to, he'd get on Rumble, wouldn't he? Maybe.
He doesn't need to, because he reckons that he's got millions of traffics every day onto his website alone.
Right, okay.
I mean, he's a fairly popular dude.
Yeah, he is, yeah. Yeah, let's see.
Wildest of wild conspiracy theorists, but...
Let's see, eh? I hope they make that list.
I even seen the other day that Elon's looking at setting up a new browser searcher.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. Fucking off Google. I can't wait to fuck Google off. I really can't. Sick of it.
And it will end up being just as good as Google, because everything he does ends up being...
Yeah, it turns to fucking gold, doesn't it? Yeah.
I was thinking...
See, I know we sound like real Elon fanboys this episode, but...
Well, he's
actually out there doing some good, isn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. Someone made a comment which was quite interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That if the problem with him, if he went into the White House as this... cleaning it up and... what's it called?
Department of Government Efficiency.
Efficiencies, yeah, looking at efficiency. They said there is a huge problem though, is he's a huge government contractor.
Yes.
One of the biggest,
Yeah.
He really shouldn't be. If we're looking at not having people who profit from the government with influence,
yeah,
he probably shouldn't be in there.
How is that any different to Pfizer and all the lobbying that goes on?
It's not at all. But if you're if
you were going to trust someone to do it and not be corrupt about it,
be him.
It would be Elon, wouldn't it? I think
it's just they have got a point by saying
of course
no one should be in the position.
Yeah, it's a conflict of interest.
Yeah.
But anyone from the outside that they put in would have massive conflicts of interest because they just end up getting lobbied.
Mm.
Yeah,
definitely. But it's a good point.
Yeah. It is a good point.
Yeah.
But I would still trust Elon.
I'd trust him. Yeah.
He's fucking great.
He's a fucking legend.
They need to do it here. Regulation here is just fucking so severe.
Yeah. Yeah. England could do with a bit of cleaning up, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I'll tell you where you could just start. Fucking House of Commons. Or whatever.
Yeah, get rid of it.
What, they were all tossers.
House of Lords.
House of Lords just stood there. Like, stop
what
wasting.
What the fuck are you doing? Wasting paper.
I'm like looking at it, like, it's not even productive.
Yeah.
Because one person's trying to talk and they're all just shouting over each other. They sound like goons, and I know it's some old tradition and it's been done. And
yeah, well, it's time for a change.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so fucking out of date. It doesn't match modern times. I get it. Fucking, you've got to preserve a little bit of your history and what have you.
Yeah.
But it's not representative of the people.
No, it's
in any way, shape, or form.
It's so ridiculous to watch.
Yeah.
It's this. It's not showboating, but what would the term be? Like, it's a show anyway. It's
a fucking circus.
Yeah. They bring in the little fucking newspapers, whatever,
yeah,
and they all rattle them about. Like, shut up.
What the fuck are you doing?
What are we doing? Yeah, what are we doing?
And they're talking about carbon tax credits. We need to get rid of carbon. It's like, we're all made of carbon. The fuck are you on about? We need to get rid of carbon. You fucking knobheads.
Yeah, it's
obscene.
yeah, it's just it's retarded, isn't it?
It's just broken and corrupt.
Yeah,
That's all it really is.
full of stiffs. I was thinking about because they put the VAT on private schools,
Yeah.
and I'm like, thankful. I'm so glad I didn't fucking go to one. It's like parents think they're doing them a good favour. Send your kid to private school.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, tosser training, innit?
I wish I'd have gone.
Do you?
Yeah, I might have actually fucking been forced to listen in school instead of fucking knobbing about with my fucking 3 mates. Didn't learn a fucking thing, and then had to go and get a trade because I didn't fucking learn a thing. I mean, they say your income is the median or the average of all your mates' incomes, the people that you hang around with.
Yeah.
All my mates are fucking idiots, and I know I make fuck all.
Yeah, I guess I haven't heard it put like that. I've heard the whole you are the sum total of your closest circle and all that.
Yeah.
Which then really your wages would.
I mean, I'm dragging a lot of people down on this list at the minute, but
Yeah.
I'm dragging averages down.
Well, I'm glad I didn't get sent to a private school and just turn out to be some
Bucktooth fuckwit.
like wanker's an English word.
Yeah.
But there's sometimes where they like wanker is just the perfect word.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, they're just wankers.
And it's funny, I was thinking
These
about
fucking Eton boys and what have you.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Which is the one near us? It's Elmhurst or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we don't hang around with anyone who went to a private school, do we?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that didn't go very well for him, did it?
No, it didn't, no.
Didn't he get expelled from that?
Probably.
Yeah, I'd say he's a bit of a different story. Yeah, a bit of a different story, that, because I think he got sent to one because he was already a problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we don't. Yeah, I don't really know anyone who's been to one. Because they're avoiding us, probably.
Yeah, of course, because we're dirty fucking commoners, aren't we?
Fucking peasants.
Yeah.
I put something on our story Instagram today,
Mm-hmm.
and I really want to know if it's true that they were saying.
Just post it anyway.
It was saying medieval peasants only had to work 150 days a year because the church and state knew that to keep people happy they needed enough time to themselves and holidays. And it said you work twice as much as medieval peasants.
Yeah, no, that is 100% true.
Is it?
Yeah. But you could also be fined 3 months' wages if you didn't go to church on a Sunday.
Yeah, well, do you know what? For 150 days holiday, I'd go to church.
Yeah, probably.
What do we get now? 28?
So what if you go on holiday over the weekend? You go away for a weekend to Blackpool? Because it'd take you a fucking week to get there on fucking muddy roads, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it would.
With a horse.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you weren't flying about, were you?
No, were you fucked?
But
so when you say going on holiday,
I mean, they're just not working.
Yeah.
If that is true, yeah, and we're working.
You didn't have the energy to go anywhere because you were being starved by the fucking land baron that owned the land. And if you did eat anything, they'd fucking execute you in the street for stealing.
Yeah, but 150 days holiday.
Yeah, but 150 days holiday, mate, yeah. Well, you can take off 50 days of that because a full day at church is pretty much work.
Yeah, that's true.
So it's still 100 days of holiday. They're doing all right, aren't they?
Well, yeah. I mean, there's 360
They've got to
days.
sleep on straw in a fucking stable, but
150 days holiday,
150
mate.
days holiday.
I'm taking it.
Sleeping with dogs in stable.
Over fucking everything. But yeah, you.
They're not flying to Benidorm.
No, for that they probably were better off.
Yeah, they haven't missed anything.
Yeah.
Although the scooters look pretty good in Benidorm.
There was some fucking medieval peasants.
There
in
wasn't
Benidorm.
some fucking medieval. Looked more like fucking Walking Dead, didn't it?
Yeah. Well, if it's true, how have they whittled everyone down? 28 days, when I say that out loud, sounds so miserable,
Yeah.
doesn't it? you working for 300, quite a few. No, probably like 3.
Go
No,
on.
because you take your weekends off as well. But the
Well,
whole idea is so just it's so sad when you think like I'm handing a holiday form into my work and I can do.
That's 252 days a year you work, isn't it?
Is it?
I think so. Yeah, minus 104.
Well, right. What's that? The weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah, 52. Yeah. Fucking Bill Gates over here.
Fucking big brain. Look at the big brain on Jim.
Yeah, you just think, fuck me, it's not. It's just shit, innit? I don't know. How have we developed this society where we're like built ourselves into working all these hours and taking 28 days holiday a year?
No idea.
We could have built, as a society, gone, no, come on, let's figure out a way of doing this.
Could be better. You could work for yourself and take none.
Yeah.
Yeah. Way more fun.
Yeah, well, that's,
And yet somehow it's more fulfilling. Fulfilling.
Fulfilling. Yeah, because you're working for yourself. It's freedom, isn't it, in a sense?
Not really. But yeah, in a sense.
And you could give yourself some holidays.
Hell's teeth. I was wondering why it was getting so fucking wearing.
Yeah, Hannah's cranked the heating up.
Hell's teeth.
Another tenner down drain. Yeah, that also makes me sick when I hear people. This is going to sound really bad, actually. People whinging about heating bills and stuff. It's terrible to say this, actually, because we've got the country complaining about.
Go on, show your privilege.
No, but just the average person, and they're like, "Fucking turn that light on." And I remember doing the maths in college as an electrician about how much a light bulb costs to run a day.
Yeah.
And your mum and dad give you shit about leaving a light on. You're like, "Here's a fucking penny."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leaving it on for 3 hours.
Covered for a week.
Yeah.
Chill the fuck out. I mean, I know heating comes more, but when people complain, like, don't turn the heating on yet, it's not winter. Fucking treat yourself to some radiators, mate. We live in the 21st century. I go to my mum's, and
it's fucking freezing all year round, yeah.
Like, turn the fucking heating
on.
on.
Yeah, they don't turn heating on until like fucking 6 o'clock at night. It's like, you've been home since 3. The fuck are you doing? 3 hoodies on. Fuck's sake.
Right, we don't need to live like this. Hannah put it in my head years ago. When we got a house, she went, just so you know, there is no fucking scrimping on this heating. Well, what do you mean? She went, I am not living in 2 hoodies, just so you know. I work, we're fucking paying for it. If we don't go out one night this month, I'm going to be comfortable for the other 29 days.
Yeah.
And I'm like, she got a good point, actually. Yeah. People just sat there shivering. My mum's cold. She's like a cold person.
Yeah.
Shivering herself to death all the time. Like, get the
fuck you put the heating on.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, it is on. And I look at the stat and it's on 18 degrees. And I'm like,
why is it on 18 degrees?
Whack it up. I'd come home.
She sat there with fucking heater pointed at the fucking thermostat as well, so it never comes on.
I come home, Hannah. I mean, this boiler in this house is like 20
rapid.
Years old. No, it's not rapid.
Oh.
This thing gets put to the test. She cranks it up to 30 when she gets and it'll never get there.
No.
It'll never get there because it's an older house.
Just fucking knocking it out all fucking night.
Absolutely smashing it.
Comes on at 5 o'clock, 30 degrees again.
Because we've got the old school dial that you turn like that.
Yeah.
And it is like spun round to the point she's nearly snapped it off. It's probably more like on 40 if that was an option. She is cranking it.
Just full noise all the time.
And it's something about women.
And heat. It's fucking obscene, isn't it? They get home from work and I walk in the house, it's like a blast furnace. Just fucking... Why have you got the fucking oven on? Yeah. It was cold in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You fucking what?
But they have no... I haven't seen this yet anyway. No forward planning involved. So it's crank that fucker up, get hot as fuck, and then get them windows open. So the house within seconds drops down to -2.
So the thermostat kicks back in.
Yeah, so you go cold, and then they're like, fucking hell, it's cold, and they go crank the heating back up.
Just
like,
put it up to like 22.
I get so, when I'm getting ready for a night out or something,
and you're sweating your fucking bean off.
Yeah, I'm like, why is the heating on now? And I'm like, hot as fuck when I go out, I'm stressed. I'm like, Hannah, why have you done this? It's so hot. I'm not sitting here in a hoodie.
Faye'll have heaters on in front room, and then she'll have a fucking hot water bottle sat under a t-shirt, like skin to skin contact with a fucking hot water bottle. I'm surprised she hasn't got 3rd-degree burns.
They can be bad for your skin, then, can't they?
Fucking right, they can.
Have you seen it?
Just
People
hot
use them
plastic,
a lot.
yeah.
Yeah. People use them. There's like actually warming your flesh up in places a lot.
Yeah.
Like old people get it. All fucking veins and tissue starts going all fucked up.
Nice.
Yeah.
Great.
But yeah, they just don't seem to. Just go grab a jacket.
Yeah.
Because
put a hoodie on.
Yeah. Leave the heating on. Let's be warm, but leave it on this specific temperature, and the house will stay at this.
Yeah.
If you do this with a dial, spin it around, back forward, that everything's not right.
Nothing is calibrated.
Let it get cold as fuck, and then smash it again.
Hard work.
That's the real.
Or just put it on like an average temperature.
That's
like
what I mean.
22.
20.
Yeah. 20 will be fine.
This house stays grand at 20, but
Yeah.
no, we're gonna fucking crank it, and then we're gonna knock it completely off.
Have it insufferable. Walking around fucking Sauron's den.
Yeah. So, and then she sometimes I'm opening back door.
Oh,
I'm
right.
fucking roasting.
Do you know what? My dad's like that, actually.
Is he?
Yeah, in the middle of winter, because his boiler works so well and he's on a fucking government grant for it, they just have it on fucking full noise all year from like September through to May to try and burn as much fucking pellets as they can get through. And it honestly,
Oh yeah, one of them boys.
yeah, it's a good boiler and it's all on underfloor heating, but they'll have the back door open and they'll have the fucking front door open, so there's a gale coming through the house at like -10 in winter, trying to counteract the red hot concrete that you can't put your feet on the ground on in the middle of winter because it's that fucking. It's nearly boiling point for flesh. It's just under it.
Fucking fry it like they're in a fucking frying pan.
Yeah. They'll sit there in shorts and a hoodie because the wind's coming over and giving them wind burn on side.
It's ridiculous.
I know. I'm not joking.
It's ridiculous. I don't like underfloor heat.
Oh, it is
Something-
good.
It makes me uncomfortable. I don't know why. I can't regulate it or something. Maybe it's because I've never lived in a house.
Yeah.
Really. But when I'm in someone else's house, it makes me super uncomfortable.
Right.
Don't know why.
Cool.
Yeah. All right then. Well,
I thought you'd be well on board with it because you just set it at like 20 degrees and it's always that temperature in
like
the
I said,
house.
it's probably because I've never lived with it. So I'll go into someone else's house and maybe I'm not ready for it, and it just makes me hot.
Everywhere's the same temperature. There's no hot spots or cool spots.
Yeah.
You know, if you're too close to the radiator, you just move to the other end of the sofa or something and you
Yeah.
calm down a bit.
Yeah. You can change.
Oh, that's another thing my dad has. My dad will have this fucking wood stove in corner on full noise with vent open at bottom, underfloor heating on and doors open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why? Why are we doing this? It's so
Yeah,
unnecessary.
This is another thing with new houses. My brother-in-law did it, and my cousin. I've just been doing some work at my cousin's house, and he said the same thing. I kind of want to get a log burner. Don't do it, mate. You're in a brand new house. You don't need.
Yeah.
Well, you could now make do with a little fan heater, and this whole house will stay warm all year because they're mint, aren't they?
Yeah.
You go into a new house, you can feel how good they are. They stay warm
Forever.
Yeah. And I'm like, yeah, what a waste of money.
Best thing you could do is buy a fucking AC unit for summer.
Yeah.
Having lived in the fucking never-ending heat of Auckland, AC units at night are the fucking tits.
Yeah.
They are God's gift to mankind. They really are.
Yeah, it
In
was.
warm places. And
Yeah.
they're good for like 2 weeks a year here as well.
I know. Well, this is another thing about new houses, though. They don't let the heat in like an old house either. They don't warm up from the sun as much, do they?
No.
So they are obviously they're good. They're built to be good. We're hardly
It's built different.
we hardly got any revelations saying it, but yeah. When my brother-in-law were going to get one, I was like, he was on about like, oh, I'm going to have someone put a flue in through the top of the house. I was like, you don't.
Fucking why?
Yeah, you don't need it. You're never going to have that on
Yeah.
because
Unless you buy an old house, you know.
Yeah, old house for cool. We've got a fire. It's bloody ace when you get it on. But a log burner, especially because when the metal heats up,
Yeah, it gets fucking hot.
you are going to be so uncomfortable. It's so fucking uncomfortable. Windows open with a shitty log burning inside of it, and you're 10 grand down from buying it and having it flew.
My mum's the same as well. She'll have fucking log fire on and the door open at the same time.
Yeah. And I know. And I get it
Baffles me.
It is fantastic having an open flame on, isn't it?
Yeah, they're not open flame fires.
Yeah, you know,
Wood
you can
stove,
see it.
yeah.
You can see it.
She's got the biggest fucking fire you've ever seen as my mum.
Is she?
Must take
I
some.
can't remember it.
I bet it does fucking 4 or 5 ton a week. That's a year in wood.
Yeah,
Just smashes through it.
Fucking hell. I've never seen it. Or is it in your bedroom?
No.
No, I've never seen it.
No, you would never have been invited, would you?
Never been downstairs.
You're as funny as piles.
And could end with that genius little comment.
Yeah, and on that bombshell.
Yeah, we don't need to get back into the darkness, do we?
No.
There's loads more to talk
There's
about.
so much more, but...
For us, it's tomorrow. We're going to sit down with the...
We're going to have a fucking sender, aren't we?
Yeah. But for, I guess, episodes will be next week. Sat down with our mates, first beer.
Yeah.
Our first beer should probably be through a funnel.
Why?
Just, I don't know, for Craig. No? Okay. No, we're not doing that either.
No.
Okay.
I'm not interested in... I just want to have a fucking pint.
Okay. All right. Sorry, trying to make things...
Might
more...
bring some Guinness and Black, actually.
Oh, yeah. Is that your
I got
new...
quite into it recently.
I know. Everyone fucking drinking it at the wedding. I don't know where that all come from.
Fuck knows. It was just... It's good.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right. Well, I'm excited for us tomorrow.
Yeah, you should be excited for us
Gonna
as
have a
well.
blast.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. I know that no one made it to the end of this video, but if you did, kudos.
All right, fucking grand, mate.
Yeah, sound. We'll see you next time, eh?
Bye, everyone.
Okay, love you, bye.